And I'm person with the Jimmy Pam, my prayer, my power, I am called. My prayer, my power.
Courage in the Lord. Do not look at that situation. Do not look at that problem. Do not look at that dry land.
Asking someone to sing for something. Okay, for the party. Thank you.
BCTV, impacting through the gospel. This program is proudly sponsored by Benbeni Travel and Consul. For your passport, visa, and other genuine traveling documentation, locate Benbeni Travel and Consul at Osuforiko Mall. Contact Benbeni on 0244 362 445. Are you looking for the best engineering company for any kind of automation works like roofing and block making machines, construction and batching plants, and many more? Then Free Up Automation is your best option. Locate us at Amasaman at Jen Kotoku. Call Free Up Automation Limited on 050-493-9395 for all your APEKU products, drinks, and water. Find MCO Enterprise at Tema Community 2 near Wasaman Chop Bar and Dowenya. Reach out to MCO Enterprise on 0244-324-883 for all your media works, video coverage, media setup, graphics, sound, and many more. Contact Lightest Multimedia on 054-817-9863. Are you in need of logistical services like import and export, freight management, and many more? Then contact Priest Logistics on 0246-658-161 or 0244-777-276. Priest Logistics is located at Captain House, Tema Community 5, Room 3, behind Hunch Catering Services. Kenley Company buys and sells used and new office chairs, kitchen set, drawers, and many more. Locate Kenley Company opposite Tema Stadium at Tema Community 1, opposite Tema Stadium, or call 0244-219-633 or 054-514-7679. Reps Household Limited. We provide cash and credit sale of all gadgets like TV sets, rice cooker, home theater, and all kind of gadgets. Contact Reps Household on 0243-817-535 or 054-609-0403. For all your kids and unisex African wears and etc. Contact eFashion and Boutique on 0244-084-240 or 0245-791-365. Locate eFashion off the Tema Community 1 Road, adjacent the police station. eFashion, home of African designs. Decovas Enterprise provides services like wedding decor, wrapping, funeral decor, floral arrangements, and many more. Locate Decovas Enterprise at Tema Community 2, opposite the post office. Contact 0244-260080 or 0243-602-2021. Decovas Enterprise. Say it all with flowers. Do you have a dream of helping the kingdom business and sending salvation to the doorsteps of people? Abba Partners is here for you. Join Abba Partners now and together win souls for Christ. Call 0243-804-676 to be a partner now. Join Promised Land Faith Ministries International every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. for Bible study. Log on to Promised Land Faith Ministries International on Facebook to join for a divine prophetic encounter. Join our Faith Hour service every Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and on Friday, Manifestation Half Night, 7 p.m. Promised Land Faith Ministries International holds 2 services on Sunday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon at Faith Temple Tema Community 1 and 6:30 p.m. at Atadeka Branch, 40 Rooms Coco Junction. Remember that we bring you a 3-day power-packed conference every last weekend of the month. Friday, Dominion all night at 9 p.m. Saturday, prayer and deliverance session. Sunday, victory service. He is God. He can do all things.
Edoba promise TV so, PC TV so. And then so nyame ahye so wadome aboaye. Odiyen akọ odiyen aba na ye kan se asida enka ne din. Ayeye enka ne din ne ntontom enka ne din. yɛhwɛ baabi a ɔde edu oboso mu a oguso ekra yi mu ɛde yɛ kɔ nkakra na media me gidie ɛkyerɛ me sɛ onyame de yɛbɛkɔ awie yɛ pa asida biomo asida PCA enkoma the general and founder overseer of Promised Land Faith Ministries International Apostle Mrs. Bernice Ajimai Prempe mami baby a owo bia yesi onyame nhira onye wokasie oma o vision and mission embremu na enkwa wiye pa na enipa bebre any souls bebre enya impact ewo musenia ene enya impact ewo o mission ene o vision mu a ene yedi wo inspirational hase asida biomo enkoma Mr. Benjamin Ajima Prempe daddy yesi baby a ubia osoro enhira osoro nya okesie o support on church aboa yen bebre yesi onyame enhira asida biomo enkoma me sponsors me say semude mi jamu a enye ye de biada na de bia na me kan se osoro enhira ena enye mo chefa se de bia mo so ya sen na de inspirational eba onyame enhira mo kese pa onyame so enhira Promised Land Faith Ministries International members ni na onyame enhira mo se de bia mo de mo data enhira mo de mo data sha fofo nkwan mo de mo data enso so a blessed enkrofo onyame enhira mo kese pa asida biemo enkoma inspirational family onyame enhira mo bebre se enyamwa aka yi no bempenso ayedri se de bia mo de mo data a blessed afofro ye ka se onyame enhira mo kese pa enne so ya san ahia mu biemo na ansa na ene mebo wura me komo twetwe ne mo se uwo bibia pese ye ho advert edema ye bo ho dewro ewa ahase edema wa I may say ubefre afa 0243 804676 0243 804676 say ye show yi follow PCTV na opese o sponsor ya eno so ubefre afa 0243 804676 ofra yede odo ebeje oso aha inspirational media ene pastor Jessica mesre se obaso a ne hia ye kese pa ene se obe like na wa share na afoforo so ayenhira na so se onya subscribe to Promise TV make am for Promise TV e the amount say subscribe send be ya programs aye wa ha bia ubenya notification na what me a follow up bibia ye wa ha bia onyame enhira na ene so ya sign ahia mu biemu na ene me guess evangelist Philip Doji APEKU menene ehye enkomo atwetwe ase 2 weeks ago na the story ni very inspiring, very great insight and great impact na very educative na enyema bebre na yesua na ene so yenene bebo ewura enkomo twetwe mu na ene gideni bi a wo hweme obeka se ntime kwa asore pa ena nyame ama adewe atome enti bra me brebebebe ewo asori mu enti empire me boy osoro enti ana enti empire me boy eya na efan enti nyame wo ho pa na engwase atome ene menam evangelist Estoria ene yedi ba wie ya mo hunu se onyame tumi so na se wosum nyame a eno nkyere se ubompa ya nyaminti enso hwene de ebeba ba se ebeji ugidi efiri nsem ebeyi wo efiri wiase mu ebema ugidi atofom de bi oka ho woni nyina mu oka ye ho ntino abribia ose se ye nam nsuo mu a ono radio ne ye wo ho se ye nam ugemu a awo Isaiah 43 ose se ye nam ugemu a ono radio ne oka ye ho na eja no enya de ebe hye ya taade mpo na akaye nipadua ono ena wonim nia eye ono enonim echena sem bibia mu ye de aseda emanyame na ye guso akwa gidie mu apem akoyenim ene mema my guest, Evangelist Philip Doji, APEKU Akwaba. Evangelist, Mimao Akwaba Edoba, Inspirational as Supremo. For the past 2 weeks, you have been a blessing to us. And for the past 2 weeks, Yeshua and Yama Bepere. Na Obibeka say, hey, we na ene ena yebehu ne kase ye pa ene niema Kristo ni ye Kristo ni niema Kristo ni ehunu say true thick and thin nyame eka ye ho mema wakwa ababio say wasan ona ye invitation ne bi onyame enhira bebre
one of God that say ne ejuma pa nyame enam so a oso oya eso obia so mo hwe. Yes, me this pass and be one of the fans, even though I may not come out every day to comment, but you are really inspiring me for what you also do, and you are a model. God bless you for that too. And also, me da mama so say near where who me more obia en who ye. Our pese enemies me betna hana me can na me fa share obi gidie mu ma no ono so nyame nhira no onkos no oye no kese en ye papa ota na chi de man na be mo buda. Bible said your labor in the Lord shall never be in vain. Ni oye time am chi nyina say ni papo en ho a me dey say nyame has taken notice, and at the due time he will also be rewarded. Me that was say
na answer na yebebo era ye komo twetwen mame 1 minute me fan koji commercial break emrasisi onyame enjoy kese pa
So what did Jimmy pa my prayer my power na yem come my prayer my power my courage in the Lord. Do not look at that situation, do not look at that problem, do not look at that dry land.
Seeking for something, asking someone, asking for something, looking for a particular thing. Thank you.
BCTV, impacting through the gospel.
Na ene me pesa wo de
Babio eba PC TV so esubio safera wa join here message say obe like na wa share na afoforo so ayenhira ewo ene ejumedi mo Evangelist last week ebia ye conclude here and say onyame ye wadom with a clear conscience, a good heart, and clear mind. Ushia a wife and check, and they were baby are supporting na eba free and okra bro wadrin ene onti ase so. Aware nenya aba. Is abenya bone of flesh. They say my boy ewura awade ni mo. Na me kai say o kan say if you are na witimi no ai na one oyire wa ma o kwa awade ni mo in the first place no. Udi share with him say you will make it work. And udu share with him say a hand go, a hand come. Na eba se oyire ya de na oboa na se tenant amuno omo kam ho ofie no omo tumi ka se o we de o de be me ya fa baabi o we de enyina we de enya de be ko ewiye na enu ho na yede ewiye na eda no o ka kire ye se mama waye nyame edia na bebisa ene na yatoa so efri eho o se onene warrior for 7 years na nyame bless him with 2 kids, 1 boy 1 girl. Yeah edie ne see after 7 years or before ebia obefri
I can straight to the point. On one particular Friday morning, Obeko Ejima, she was okay. On complaining anything, on complaining say baby. No, a teacher.
Okay.
Or child dear, baby or child dear crap and a walking distance.
Okay.
Say, and ya dear say why later or nanty. But say, maybe a time Gisino and I offer, so it wasn't a long distance place or your way. So that particular Friday, me guy say me ko jano kwai. The Santa say me ko baby there was a watching in our area. I remember that Friday. Because of all content to watch no near ready. So she request say me to watch no be brain no. And I make crap me to watch no command or ejuma my Friday no. And I miss Samechi Befi. So time I almost on a Friday, me follow Apostle B. Or no yeah only prayer Sunday evening prayer meeting and at Tuesday, but once in a while or Friday all night. So that particular Friday not be here all night. So I was on my way going to the place to go and do setup. I do almost everything in the church. And they may call na me share myself for Jumama Eba. My wife around 4:30 getting to 5. But strangely, no, me share na me man akwaba no. She ignore me. I said I am moody, but like I wasn't okay. Into the way she ignored me, or she saw me, no. Me could do I saw her no.
Now you're okay.
Me okay. So me Samechi be fie. Baby son say, what is wrong? And I said nothing. I said, and now mood a switchy. And I said, oh, she is fine. Are you sure? And I said, so me Samechi call back to the church. I call her set up a buy. So you be call ICGC. Now you call ICGC. You want no branch. So you be call ICGC. No, you point. Asana my best call all night. So no one call. And then me call. And then you call ICGC. You point. You be 9. ICGC there the time. So I think you point before 9. Or no so call so no be. Ni call ani na call. And yeah. You be do fear. I mean you ready. Say me be call all night. No. Then I found out say my wife was restless. Like I say like, oh you okay. What is it? I see she is feeling some violent movement in her tummy. I'm so, are you kidding me, sister? I remember finally Tama or take his seed. Do stage baby I wet this she can place my hand on the tummy who feel the movement of the child. So that's how she explained to me. Like she feel the movement like that, but I said this one very strong and violent. So I just encourage yourself. It will be fine. She'll be okay. She'll be fine.
Then you say, "Ebinsoa, we take his seed."
No.
And I own him.
No.
Okay.
Into your cancer, no. I was reluctant to leave her because me name the ebesi wo mechi. Into me call aname me call, but me say me monitor no for Santa Masana. Ma call. After there, within a couple of minutes, say I didn't we any idea she can hold it. Then I call one of my friends. She's called a nurse in Chikata. Very like me, prayer partner. We go to places, pray for people. Things are happening and all that. So my friend on Obina, I mean, a bonfire. A man said before we take any decision, say we go hospital and I be away. God being so good in the process of us say a bonfire, no, wafe mother. So I thought say everything is okay. But yes, even though I done my uncle all night no bill, because I live with my wife such that like she's like an egg in my hand. I don't play chances with anything at all. So my uncle all night no. And on Saturday say me kwejima. I may ready say me kwejima. I may cry no. Then my wife on like I say ni so ayokusu or so on there. Oh, me see like seriously.
How?
Just like that.
Like and I just in the year. By the grace of God, they are vampire man.
Why okay?
From Krada.
Ada.
Adiachi. Oh, Kran is a ukojuma. Or so one dear.
One homie. I'm saying, are you kidding me, sister? And I'm saying, okay, dear. You call hospital. Me can say your course because I was scar now. That na me enye for 7 months. Na me enye juma. Who was scar now? Na me so. I have some kind of faith that me describe it a stubborn faith. Believing beyond every reasonable doubt. So me say the year call God will provide. Then I just texted a lady friend. Pearl, if you are watching me, she has been like a rock onto me from day one I met this lady up to today. We'll get there. So when I texted her, oh, now it's not okay. We are rushing to the hospital. I don't have anything on me. Before I went to the hospital, I was in the car. So now I can't train. So we got to the hospital. On our way to the hospital, she was only singing. Yehovah Jimila, Kemi wara here lo, na mo pogbe ye ma she. Yehovah Jimila, mi she foko gbeye. So on and on and on, she was only singing this. The chief version is Yehovah. No, I forgot the chief version. Like Eradini mi high, ni mi kwaji for. Juana na mi srono. They are Psalm 27. So she was just singing that song all through when we got to the hospital. Okay. And other things happened, but that one, let's just wait. So when we got to the hospital, she was not even talking again. Everything the doctors was asking her, I was the one responding. And then no, me na mekan or say, want me ankasa. Want me ankasa bio.
But now still na stomach pain
no complain both with yes. No, yeah, but just also a bad down kakra. Nini afra.
Odu hospital no.
Na nini nka before you be do hospital I say nini no. Poppy up.
Mudu no.
Yeah.
Want me ankasa.
Want me ankasa.
Like why deaf?
Yeah, I say why deaf. Like on like on say nice like.
Okasa so onte.
Okasa minim say otiu ana but like she's making sound, she's making movement alright but I say obe bisa na sema obe yiwa no on yiwa no. But nearby no say obe kan no or not to make kan. But she will not respond direct to a question or bisa no. So when we got to the hospital, we went to the OPD and they directed us to the emergency ward, Lekma Hospital, Teshin, and Namoji, you know. I was so perplexed, I was so confused. Obisa doctors know what is happening, they are not really explaining things to you. But to the glory of God, every support that I have to give at that time, financially, me provide. Friends who heard I've rushed my wife to the hospital were just following up. So in this point, I would say everything we do in life for people, there is a reward. A few people may disappoint you, a few people may let you down, but it's rewarding. To the glory of God. Sebani say, the nipa to me, ebeji, obi free, owuomu, anasika. That didn't mean say I have friends who show up, neighbors, church members. People were just trooping in, coming to see what is happening with my wife because of how I relate to people, what I do for people. Then to fast track the whole thing, that thing in the night, later, ni mami, ni siblings by.
That means Saturday.
Saturday, you call hospital and probably 10.
Okay.
Yeah, you call hospital and probably 10. But throughout the day, now you call for air call. But at the last hour, no, in the enyimre no, ni parents by ni siblings. Into almost sanko eneka ni mami. My spiritual father na me ni nam Satan apostle na kwesi dance so. Or call a year or cook to me. Also 2 years no. Na ka year no can say about Sunday, but that evening no. He returned. The only son that by hospital no na aka me ni my mother-in-law pay. I didn't even know that I've not even eaten. The wife never said, "Oh, what's you look weak. Oh, are you okay?" I say, with this situation, I am not okay, but I am okay. So I remember she went and bought me a canned malt. So I drank some, trying to force my wife to drink some, but I see like she threw me off. She didn't drink. So finally, around 11 p.m., I come in me mother-in-law. Me mother-in-law ti akonya so say. Epa my wife eda so no me tena epa no ni chen. Now I say like all I was just doing, I was just praying for God to save her life. Assuring her, even though she says she can't see me, from time to time holding her for her to know that yes, my presence is with her, touching her to know that I am with her. Then later in the night, I was dozing off from where I was sitting. I remember my mother-in-law told me, "Maybe I'll try. Oh yeah, we are sure I'll be free partner so out of from." So she asked me to come and sit on her chair. Then she went outside to go and sit on a bench outside. So I remember I put my hair just by my wife's bed like this. I slammed into sleep like I saw be at that for hours. Then my mother-in-law came in. So I should go and call the nurses. It all nyane me prekono me ho ba me so na say that not or me uti sound say bibi saba. The moment my mother-in-law nyane me na say me ti sound no bio. Na me share my wife na say I say Naomi no aye so me tie mu friend no na I'm shaking no. Me shaking na na ti pass e. Na say she be every no mo eba.
Ensure free
No eba. So I think my mother-in-law they were paying it. I think she saw the scene, so she quickly asked me to go and look for the nurses on duty. I went around looking for them. I was not getting them. I was asking everywhere. I was not getting them until I went and found 2 of them in the certain room, almost on my da. I remember the first question I asked them. I thought this emergency ward said, within the shortest time I said, but I'll be coming around for more than 30 minutes. So now, they just led me to the ward. So when they entered the ward, then they asked me, "Ni bag in here?" I think I'm 3 in the ward also. Ni bag in here, me see, and I'm see me far bag no. Na me the bag no, I'm see MP, and I'm draw. It my kata nene. So then I know say. Oko why media. So where do I go next? Now it was around 3:30 a.m. Early in the morning. Now my phone is dumb, so I can't call anybody. But now my mother-in-law, the phone me phone no free apostle now on any wife about me channel. So that time he became like my spiritual father at that moment, because before my wife back on now, me going to move. Me ICC me one, so I said like Sam ten she be a ball in now. I said pastor no me no flow sabium. I don't want to talk about it here today, so I call apostle and so on so and far or bread. So before I said because of say late no there was no traffic. It mean I love free ni no man ni papa e kan yes within no time no omo dia omo abedu ho mo frequentation abedu teshin. Until taxi no mo de buy na me taxi no mo kofi said the me ko bo apostle na man here me bo mo ko ni wife was the first person na obe bie door no obie door na I said obi pia me tough on say no team of friend ku no daddy bibi here Philippo the oba no so be buto me so. I remember the words he was spoken to me that very day. Said it may be dark now, but it doesn't mean light will not appear. It may be dark now, but it doesn't mean light will not appear. So he prayed with me, encouraged me before I told him what happened. And then the wife give me phone since charge, and I'm in the call hospital. Before I went to the hospital, no. Nini no more, nini ati samuti no munyama bego. So now they are cry. Strangely, now Sunday. And I say Mother's Day, 2018, 13th May, Mother's Day. I have friends who relate to my wife as mother, because Omuba, whether me or her or not me her, she take care of them. So her phone, Mother's Day messages started coming. People started wishing her happy Mother's Day where they don't know what has happened. I couldn't cry. when I got to the hospital, that was when the doctor gathered the family, wanted to tell them what actually happened. Now, my brother-in-law, my office doctor, she told me do what I say. I am the husband. I was the one who brought her. And I said, brother, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me say, now Apostle no tell me to me come. So, the last one I see. She didn't make it. I just stood up and I shook the doctor. I said, I knew before you were telling me. I said, just formality. But me meaning dada. And in the whole country.
Almost say, and no, day.
And the almost country say BP.
The BP in a course.
The BP in a course. Say, the violent move and stretching on anajono. And the man, the BP, a trigger, ma affecting Nina, Nina. But I don't have any scientific means to doubt it because my wife need BP. Wow, 2 times need BP record any way, but just the pain now or go through within that shortest time. I think me a year way. That's what the doctor says. So, so from there, then they asked us to like my mortuary. That time a Juma. So the nearest mortuary either Labadi Polyclinic, Labadi General Hospital, and Ridge. So Omakasa recommend this Ridge. That Mahama are renovated Ridge until Ridge has a good standards to yet infano call Ridge. So we're making calls to get an ambulance. Then we got the ambulance. When they asked, me and Apostle were supposed to sit in front of the ambulance, and then the parents were far passing the mobile. Today, when the things play back in my mind, I don't know what I was doing. No amount of what they do to convince me to sit in front of the ambulance could convince me. I said, I want to sit in the bucket where they put the body. I want to be looking into her eyes. Maybe she will open her eyes and I will talk to her. So me yes and I see enjoy me. So I was in the bucket where they put the body. And then we got to Ridge. Then when I was going, a friend of mine called me, was asking me how far. This was the song that came to my mind. That time I think the song was a latest song, Patience. Nyanko. Obinyane mi. Say ye daya na me soon. Obinyane mi. Say ye daya. So when I said, what does it mean? And I told her, we didn't hear a good story today. That's what happened. Then we got there. The word add sort to injury was when we got to the mortuary. Then my prophet who I was with asked me, "When you pastor, you should be our mutim." So, it look as if said me no issue, but I mean from the things that he's doing, people are questioning a lot. But me name the media here and me name the course, so I can't tell much. I say, I just had a call from a member of your church that Pastor Ebe Jilan Paul Peter about preaching. The first statement I'll make here, everybody in the church country said he was referred to, because the death of my wife just blew like a bomb in the neighborhood. The church is just a short distance to, so it went way wide. They said, I see the if you say a prophet or modinichi, but if from a born in Erbano, prophet not me home. Ma APEKU, but APEKU from the pulpit when he was holding the microphone, he said that. And I said, "Meaning issue." And I said, "No, it is bad. Say, APEKU cancer." I don't know the reason. Till you come mortuary, I didn't go too much na you be fear. Even though the church knows, say me like my can say me can. The church knows, say, Pastor, no enemy war issue. They came to stand with me at that time. Individuals were coming. I was in the ushering department. I was in the prayer warriors department, and then we have a team. The Bible studies teachers. We call ICGs. They call it counselors and now facilitators. So that group, they were all coming in badges too. Then the choir came. The choir, I think the choir were about 20, made up about just 3 guys. Majority of them were females. They all came. When they walk in my hall, before they could settle for them to be attended to, I just stood up and I was just giving them a hug one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one to the last person. Then I remember Diana Amwa, he said, Nipa na ever be share no crown. Ni oye krache say no ye din. Yasma kaye no ye nim ye ever can chile no. And I told her back, or my response to Diana was that, or to the team was that, today we read the Bible referring to Job, social na Job ekomo. I want a day to come that people will say to Philip, we jinano and we free mo. And they said, in fact, I am strong, and I move on from there. Say, niebe to me pia, and say, me film.
Wow, Mamincha Adolfo, my mensa, and get back to you. He is God. He can do all things. All things. Mrs. Elizabeth Bawa, he can do all things. Kobe Apia, he can do all things. Wherever our mother, Apostle Mrs. Benis Ajima Prempe, Ewubia, Yesu Unyami Eshra, kese pa. Wanka obeye day. Wa anka obe handle case and say, O Christo ni enemia and sohwe atomo. And sohwe tuwa say ena ufa and sohwe ne etfa. Amaniye ba say na o handle no fa. Amaniye ba ujai nyame to ana ujai nyame ento. Ugusu aye ni awe wo nyame fie ana onye ene yene ye papa Evangelist Philip Doji APEKU ebo enkomo ne sohwe kesia eto no hawa ugina ye befa mu aba na ene point number 1 ene se abribia se beye Christopher se yebre ehye nyame mu na yegina pinti senia edru bra edi mu a ohaw amane ba ene ye point number 1 se amane ba nya ye wo se ye ni se ye bebisa osoro ahoden a ye betumi di egina if you say eya na amane ba ye be ye nipa ide ye ba nipa ti biem kakra but the moment amane ne beba woni beba ho so na obesu afre osoro se oma ahoden hye na ure ebegu so ahye ni mu no ohye oden e ma ne bro adwene ntiase so enipa nyina ebetena se ebisa se anka de ya tu widie anka ye expect se anka ukra be free wonsa anka ye expect se anka baby a edridie anka wontumi mpo make it in life but ye beba no na obo ade na basa no ekura yimu osi ade bia ye ni mu amodin bia ye bisa wo no awurade a na asem se odi bedum ye na ene me ka verse e de ahye wo nkran wo baby a wo bia esese amane ba eya man dwene se you are alone no okay Psalm 121 the verse number 4 or say the protector of Israel never dozes or sleeps. Now okay the verse number 5 or say the Lord will guide you, he will be by your side to protect you. Me pese obefa verse say ekwan ebamwa read from verse 1 to the verse number 8 na ehunu say ade bia betu bia mane bia beba bia no osoro eka ho enya de beku enya de beji ugide efiri wonsem bebia ye mame Apostle Mrs. Benis Ajima Prempe obia mesanka se onyame enhira de bia owo futo wodi tu ne mafo o se eda ye beti nyame ase no nyame onye nyame bio. The day that we will understand God, God will not be God again. Intino eya amane ba yeni asimbise bia ema nyame ne emom amane ba nya yebetumi aka ne say he is God and he can do all things at all times. Onyami chai bebre safe na wa join in na mesre se obe like na wa share na afoforo nso ayenhira ewo ene edwuma edie mu. Na your point number 2. Meaning say we jump over that say that one too that chibia ebrebemwa you talk about it. But say bia me ni penimu wo ho, me ni me papa ho, me ni me mama wo ho, na bia me hu say the attitude towards me has changed. Now maybe say any wife who only be boom, so you didn't get the opportunity to go and ask him, say, Papa, Abia say, me de me name dear, but say, my bibia, can you maybe Obama mehu, maybe say, pouch bia to me a pouch, and I say, any mama who only be boom, you didn't get the chance to go and ask.
Okay.
I don't want you to go into it as
sure.
you said, but me person me bisa wo kakra.
Okay, me kai my wife will on Sunday. Tuesday, na still na church members at me besrami, particular mom war around. So on Tuesday meet is yes, so for naba office or see or she share me person on me. When I was going, some of the church members I can say any right they say are there to me. Iti aka ohia mi a ono na ese ombra na e bia se ye hihye bi wo ho a na later na me mako ho no, but this time no traditionally no enye mi na se me ko ho no omo kan na me say me personally no I think I have to go. So me call no me junior brother now Dimechi, he's also now a reverend minister, Reverend Evans, and I me say Uncle Jami. Enti ye do ho no mo na say a private meeting. Just between me and me brother and Chinwa Bonti. So me call na okatem say oti ne aba no. Then he made it clear say we see some people like working for God, but they are agents for the darkness. They are agents of the darkness. Yes, we see certain people like working for God, but they are agent for darkness. When I call them, I say, Miss Reno, I see anything. So he went on to tell me, say, I am in pain. Enye bibiano obetimi I can't see her until later we'll talk about it. So I insisted, I want to know the boldness and the courage that I have. Sometimes I can say, yeah, now it amazes me. So me plead this, I want to know. And also, the later he can say now, say, well, who's Obiabe can't be no. But he is somebody. He has his own way of dealing with conflict and issues. Now he are just taking his decision. If I will realize, me lead the opening prayer biome. Me chire kono later we'll talk about it. Na me plead and I can't him say nearby no ohun ye. But I was nowhere to be found to be talked to what to do to avoid it. Eti hoye me yasa me na kakra. Say pastor person chire say ohun say owo eba Misu and I buy my wife sooner. Or say I was nowhere to be found. Well, my fear to us is just a walking distance. Or what my wife number, or what me number say because I say I would so that one to be honest. Yeah, I used to go to church very early, but because of say yes I know. Me relax me call sorry at ease time I am pay.
It's now on call sorry. Me
call right, but me near that activity say said and me more active or apostle on this side or no on your other guys are almost supportive, but they go to their church and they come in the sometimes say evening service me kwan na me call akose CBB asana ombeba. So my fa more say have me home chain ICGC na me one. Then he went on to say or can't tell me the painful truth. He has taken his covering off me. I say from time to time he take people's welfare card, tithe card, and pray for them individually. But near anything, he has taken his covering from me. Itina we anya kwanya anya me. No mami, like me can say me see me go into data a be SMP. Yes, a be SMP. I've fought him and people know. Later the truth have come out. People and then people said I've done the right thing, but I don't want to use this platform to open up that again.
But the same pastor now who say unya wife no ni yere in the casa.
Debbie. On say number committee 5.
Oh no you.
And Makotna no wa. But the same ICGC because joining another ICGC church.
Another branch.
Patrai.
Oh okay.
Patrai. So in the years no the final statement or make here me the free office that particular year now he CV supposed to enlist my name to the Ngofo Mbeko ICGC Bible School for that year. But because of year oti ya wan bisami o oti ye o obi na ko kan sem chire wan oti ya wan bisami, but he has taken his decision to wan family din an kan ho after say why you cover free me so that statement no kind. So when I walk out of the office, the voice told me, you are done with this church, don't come here again. 3 days after my wife here. So when I left there, I decided I will not go to ICGC, that particular place again.
Wow. But one person so dear, now we name near why.
Meaning near my year, but I say like mini waku. Now wako Pastor Ahmed Amanye. Pastor Ahmed Bisami near Ebaye, and I'm inside of the story. Then he has sided with you. Now I decided that we are over treating me.
So the whole thing.
Yeah. So I have 3 mothers if I want to even talk about them. Me like it yes now back eko chance upon the pastor ever say Mommy ni wo Pastor Ahmed any Pastor Morris discuss about me. And now me mommy no eko or musu. And I say the pastor what be Philip side of the story na no see there be. Now one be no put na church them which way mo. What of said the all can the opposite. So the woman came and called me and asked me na me explain bibi a chire na woman say me ko come inside chire no. It your kan no. Na me ko bisa another mommy no say the pastor anya adie. Say we be camp work I saw bisa o. We taking the decision that I told the jano me ko. It is finally me bisa my wife. Say it is clear in the church people are seeing it. Said na yes say na ko so it na pastor hear me sa no. See my wife can't tell me say me ko no. And I me call ye. Before I be no. It me call ye. And I me call pointy me side children. But now I say like well accept way dada. It I say opinion I say like me say them say canon and man can dey na man can.
But me I know say person will be call but me dey me susu say maybe senior who say or father be a penimase mother be a penimase and it be a whatever happened between you and that person, you know. Now the way out here, maybe the way the closeness, he didn't expect say maybe it will go too far. And now be for you to react that moment will so Pastor Philip John but for Pastor Philip to react not just say asem no echo so to the next media to me no maybe I make say obi pe wasem a na we adia ha no obi pe wasem a na we adia etete no te bia na on expect say you go to that length and anka bibi nimpo a nanka wo se wunya abotre nanka no matter what ni panade o ye ya enye nyina no ebi aka obebo na mane se oh ebi adadi say ni ena ayede AC but for the respect I have for you no me pese me react but me pese me catch obi a o chine bi notice say ni na AC a ebi a na ebi a nipa na provoke me ama ana sometimes obi ya dia it's not in a fight way but you have to let the person know say adia we are all in the house of God and it's not good for you to do that made it to me no ebi asana na mi susu say ebi anka papa free say anka obeye na wanye ebi a eha no otwen ya say o ene ebi a me baby ba abebo mama ne me baby ba abebo mama ne ena oyiri ni wo so be dey ebebo o susu say sana ade ni nyina the whole thing ebeye because meaning say asamupa you know the last time now catch them say okwa sorry sometimes no enye nipa nyina ewo asori obia no ba say me do yesu eti no me be yenya osoro asoma me say menye we are all here for one person for one Holy Ghost for one God that other time now catch them say enye obia no intention yes sure and I will be wo so a the closeness crana you have with your father no or we she say emubeti inti asamu ba oh wade aye de no ano no oh papa anya de you know the more you listen to all these kind of things it provokes you ema o pain ema o sani ema no etimi dem susu say sana na o papa expect say obeye na ankoba ne sa ena we nyina ye de eba but me dey deep down inside me no I don't think say even though we are some there obi be ka say pain ba ema that's why you say ubufu I don't talk sure it's better to be silent when you are angry because you might say something
you live to regret
yes you might say something ebe hate but later on no when you come to your senses when you come upon yourself you realize you say timi asem we panam to me catch me be ya okra no ebe ya oya because knowing fiti your past weeks your conversation and senior aye no you were doing very good and you were very supportive and you were very helpful to the church. I don't think say so for bia that time branch bia call question and say we have hatred for you like that and I would do kaka and so say obia ne senior oti asem a obede or react to and uka say or so ka asem a he has his own way of dealing with it so by dealing with it you know okay let me have some more time to myself let's see that my son will come to me and explain everything to me but by that is his own way of dealing it but sitting down maybe or share one manner or won't be boom it is the death that came up and my face everything became complicated and it happens it media me sure say deep down inside me me sure say wherever or biano and then crano me I don't think say he have something against you or something what has happened maybe sanya wokan no obia won how or deal with asem ebi as that time no ebi enyo wo ni na buy na ukoya anka ye beto ye sure etwamu de you don't want to go there but they be ameka say inspirational adia ye di share afoforo cry even though ya anko but ye bie so kakra ama obi be hunu say ebi a me show obi ase a bibiba I will know I know say even you cry no how you love God the things concerning God ni bibiano I know say nye ewo ni cry be bomu na that when you realize no any na inka how you fought the person, how the misunderstanding came, no, you will not do it.
Yeah,
Anameboa.
Pepe.
Good. Iti ye wie hono na me de say ye to me explain it because I was say to me explain na viewers so ye dey it to me etiase because ene nyame ya adom wabeye nyame nipa, you pray for people, you have opportunity to go to programs, and there as time goes on, no, God bless you with a church, you also be a father
to
Obi, and let's assume say this thing that bring this conflict has happened in your church between two pastors. How will you deal it?
Very true.
Good.
Part of a lesson.
Good.
I remember he even told me that, say, one of the reasons why he withdrew my name from going to the Bible school, say, if he say, I'm still not mature, say,
you see,
me koye surfaces here, there are certain things be a bama kama meet me handle it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel what to me point now.
Oh sure. And the I know me free honor no. And I me the pain every ni honor says so see why you ni covering every me so I am not saving under him. So me free honor more me kai pa na church secretary by me ho say o see on beji details for founder arrangement ni share. I can say I am sorry, I don't think from all indications ni kasa mu say o say ohun ni eba no and I don't know whether he's trying to punish me and abano. So I told the secretary, so I'll officiating my wife funda and my wife back to life car. I wouldn't be okay.
And the crowd depend a cancer.
Yeah, me depend a kind. So by me so mama asorena anye a year.
There is that time they name braba.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure say and then who's all crowd can say or say the main reason we so you see that see me point.
Yeah,
so,
with time maturity we grow.
Or he was expecting say no, as for this thing there, I know my son is too mature to stand firm say where this thing is gotten to it will not go to that place.
Yeah.
So that means the way me who saw him matured, he's not mature there.
Yeah.
Let me wait small.
And see.
Me assure say any na can you not do it?
I will not do it.
And then can any na assembly since and can you not give
I'll
that
take it
answer
a different way, yeah.
to go and tell Intino.
Yeah.
And then inspirational me say that pain, that bibia.
I've moved on. Mommy seriously, I've moved on. Yeah.
But now after that, ebia oh send the party on in kabia. Oh na mi twem na daddy.
Oh yes, oh my yes are several times. Santa omo weekday prayer meeting. Omo prayer meeting Thursdays. Santa me free I go there. Oh daddy me twem na mabefa. So I still have his number. We talk, but just I say like me related to like father and son. But all the same, I've learned a lot from being there. He has given me opportunities when I was at the place. So like the journey, or he's always part of the journey. Ultimately, I can say, well, mommy opportunity to hold microphone. Obi and who say I am good. Say met me I MC. The first start, exactly. So why
now on tuning kwane ebia meka say ebia anka enam ne so anka ebia nipa akoshe na at that time kono so wa hu
sure
safe no join here na mesre say obe like na wa share na afoforo enso aye enhira na ene na mami nchia odofoi Sister Rebecca, me be read you comment na there's a network assign a jammy. Also in your situation is only God it's only God, for He is your strength. As a prophet, the Lord is with you. He will not never leave you nor forsake you. Trust in Him. Epacho obi messenger ene or the man say in your situation, you know, it is only God. And then I'm the kind of your first
text no
point of advice I ever found say in situation like this you need strength. Sure. Now and then point number 2 and then meka ewo that particular semiamu amejina ne say and then say nyame ye yadom yabeye Christopher yabeye GD4 ye nyina ehie mu me pese me ka say me say obia free baby ne nyina ya be hie mu baako ewo efie baako na ye family obeye Christoni na obehu esubi ewo obi ehu as a Christoni anim so ne wa sorry a me de to me no meaning say I'll get closer to the person. Oh ebia sister abna ebia bra oh bibia boko I may start to say many ni benya nyonkofa say Christoni. Oh and I no cry me who say and I no cry now ye we but ebia nka o ye ni say ya anka be ye say yo eho no wa kire Yesu esu ewo mo eho no wa manipa no ani aba na ho so say oye bibia na enkoyie na unam nyame akwanso atene no ebeba next time bia no obeye saa ade na obe repeat ya na ni beba ne ho so na wa yede wojai na wa try say obeye ne ye efri say ne o twasa no onim se nechi achia ene ye point number 3 ene say eya ye wo nyame fie na se asamo ba na se problem ba eya ye memo ye spray ye mu say Christopher na ye share chire na ye di pain e hye nkrofo mu pese ye nya time ma foforo pese ye nya time empo ema ye leaders aye no mo wa sore no de bia me wa asem bia meka me nyini ye bebresa ba manyi susu adru baabi ba mani ba fi adi ade kakra me hu eni se ade bia ye ewo wiase mu ha judgment ema ye de but me kakra ma be hu no me hu ni se enye den a ubenya so aketua ewa asase so ha ansana osoro de ne de abaye den abeka ho enti no eya ye make sure say me ma me ne ka say wo de won saba ku say a kire obi so no for na aka ne nyina ye den hwe so enti no se wo koto so obi abodwe say hia na wa senso esi wodi ho se wo onyame fie de eyodo eye nkabom eye ntiase ena ye de wo but nyame fie ye mam empapa mu ma nyame fie ye ma pensen ye emma nyame fie ye ma obi mfa bitterness enhye obi mu nyame fie ye ma emma obi enye bitter e won sofo ho whilst the person is still under that person's grace. Oh yes sir, wa ha nipa no. Oh yes sir, o de how kase abre nipa no. But nipa no because say pain woni mo no. He or she and realize say ade a me ye eso esunsanso ni. Nanka owo abade no matter what you say asamo ba o ya kola ti say de yan udi for sofo ni point to na na mo say me pese me hu me ba member said ebi ehu ya esa wo beko na ka asem abai kra den ka wo say o papa ne ba wonim hey odofo enene evangelist e ka say and now abai matured no he have learned so many things na ka ye na anka enyema anko no se ne e ko no ba he have learned so many things and then aha oti o say ona sa ni sofo no ni head pastor no because enyo no a anka na onim se obetumi kwa hold microphone empo LED prayer se enyo no mpo a na ka onim se obetumi mpo LED obi obetumi mpo ayesa adwuma we e wo nyame fie enyo no a anka enne nia so fofoforo hu woni mu a ene ohye na se aka wanye de anka wanye de wo hu na eye me de pa se watena ye platform yi so no de sa enidie ene anano amasa ne papa no I for security purpose na ye program no eye imparting the kingdom of God no to me more sofo ne din debi but sofo no baby a video e be richi bia no obehu se ne ba evangelist Philip wanyo ungrateful even though owo no any asem nyina be hia e the pain e ba ni mo but ono ankasa clarify say sa time no crampo no no obehu se na onye matured empo no nim se sa time o matured but enyema e course no ofiri mu fiye eni be ba no so okati over the yiri wo no ohunu se wanye matured e wo nyema 1 or 2 be ho na eye me de se wana mafidie so na odi enidie ama ne enidie se no na eye me de so se wana mafidie so na waka se eye ni na anka onye eye ni na anka nsembi wo hompo anka onka eye ni na anka nsembi wo ho anka onfa nhye ni mo enti ye be pie na me fie ye make sure say de bia ye die nije ebe wura afoforo akoma mo but menye church member menye brother in Christ sister in Christ unu obiti asori dem wama bitterness ahye nipa ne mu ma to the extent say he has bitterness towards the spiritual father or the spiritual mother to the extent say the person will leave the church and you will stay there no osro or hwe say ene otisa ena mafidie so say obesesa na osro nhira ayeden ehira na elocate onyame enhira bebre say afei na wa join here na o like ya na wa share na why foforo so aye nhira minister nhira ba APEKU wisdom. It's been a long time onyame nhira say ene wa join here onyame nhira kese pa oma omosra so enye kese na bebia onyame de wo ko ewo ministry mu no oma ye kodro honhomo ye da se bebre se ene wa join here sa fe no wa join here o like ya na wa share na afoforo so aye enhira na ye point number 4 answer na me de beba no me ni evangelist ebe kasa se sa chapter no ya kan wie ya clarify bibia ama ye ayede atu ye sofu eye me de pa se o say problem no anje ogidie emfiri wo nsemo bibia eye kama to the sense a dream may be crying enkofo ba ho no omukra se ombechichiro omuhu say the strength and the courage and the encouragement na iwo wani mi kra no ama omukra omuba no mo asema ide aka omunu na eyemi de say anje ogide anyede emfiri wonsemo so bibia ewie peye onya wu ye de na kohye bibia mu funeral arrangement bibia akoso kama. Were you able to do the things that you were doing like before? And I say utumi ye emane broso. How was the feeling? Then the jide ni bia or share ensenia ye sister Rebecca ebe comment ye say man of God, in this your situation, it is only God that can strengthen you. Maybe I no be with the same situation. Maybe wo de na ya ojere. Maybe I no be so a woman of God, ni de ye ni kunu. Maybe I no be a church member, neba. Na ono so ehunu say Pastor Philip, evangelist, mu panene. He is saying it with laughter, with joy. Then me too, I can do it when I ask strength from God.
To the glory of God, even at the time my wife, we are in see no crap or no. Near me, I was on the main jay.
Now,
because me neighbor be on any mammy operated supermarket be war. So one day na me twem na say ni ma me frɛ me say wo sister di won konsa aye ni ban anti me tell them make an apostle na me boa no ministry no all the boys they go to church me na me cause see I was even doing black me share me black renting chairs handed
so for in a morning mood
oh yeah me single handedly me think cause see plastic chairs 100 me see no 10 like a distance like from the police station ebaha no man kwam no abeshi share to you see me tell na me say we sit tired do one first na wa hon di we di nwanwa obi aba this if wa mu a wo hu na wo sun na me say ma anye no sai bia be ka me ahye ete me call me ba no me share me hu din
menim say sa brave will be hwe me na wo bisa woni trim say so doing all this thing in the house of God see meaning so no say did you ask God questions?
Oh yes, I was asking God a lot of questions. Me kaipa mami that time na nyom we very popular. Jesus, you love me too much, oh.
Okay.
Too much, oh. Me too nyom na me to me so hu obeche me sika. Where is the love? After I received a lot of prophecies, say me nyame nipa. I see me really couple a backbone of a ministry because of so your teacher and obeti tenkwala. I have all those prophecies written down. So your love is kind. Is it the kind of love God is showing to me? Then I have this other song. These two songs were the wheel that I move on. That I can say I say boo boo baby BBF BB fine. Everything's gonna be all right. I sing those songs like
so worship became part of you.
It became part of me.
Praises became part of you.
They are my strength.
And then the strength.
They were my strength.
Wow.
I love those two songs. Me setting na me they are to repeat. I'll be playing them one after the other, one after the. So the words in the song is telling me everything is going to be all right. BBF, BBRABF, fine. So I was moving on. Then, na me drive Uber that time. Kakra, me here with me Bishop Reverend Ajima. But me friend now checking on me. How is the work going? I say, Daddy, Kaka me go so. Because you were village, me cousin be. And then who say nyame share. Me cousin be or David this long trailers or the goose at me to kwine oh takra di any funny fan. Me call who no village no be society. My brother oh yeah my ben am say me David will bow. Oh. Now over there say sikafia there na be ya ma. Now when me call one trip, oh 1 month crap oh nyewe. So he convinced me to come and join him. Say I bet me see na bia ma jai wo ba de no kapo na ma be nya trailer no bi na yenyina na ye we mommy miss me ko join na akola o ya me cause ba me chen penyi be almost 10 years but na e den akola ya family say akwa oti ne chen anopa say me sorry trailer no say body na ya wash ni ti no metumi fru na me hagi me de me stand back hagi say na me ruru ni ti na me ye we interest rate no mo on in the year mo chema ho ashama New York nti e ho no so saye wooden we na mo de ye nti lady bi opama de wo omo chen na ya kopa ni chew say e ya meda ho no asewe sata ya free juma ba ma na ya brebe nyaka ya ba na me di meti akoto lady so pon ya metimi nkoda na meti bridge so e twen say obepo ansana makoda sata ya timi to kwan eti asori kapa fi de asori nu kapo e ya free mi mu because ya timi load the goose Saturday na ya to kwan Sunday me timi kwasa Jimmy attention cry fi nyame ho.
How did you came back?
One day I remember one day Sunday ya to kwan yoko beve krobi wo water region pando kwan so yoko Saturday anajo ye san e chi no be ahomachi be 4:35 na e be do fi my bread. Then the battle was to go to church or not to go to, but not my sorry church for like almost. It is unusual. Me, as we are talking today, since June last year up to any, I've not missed a single church program. Sunday or Tuesday or Friday, I've not missed any. Sorry. So say man quite sorry for 1 month and see. Man quite sorry for like almost 6 weeks or so if my memory will set me right. To me that I say my dad I say me die. Still me T voice sorry now quite sorry. Oh my breath. Then I heard the thing like say Obia ride them. I say rise up. Your time is up. I am sending you to the villages, to the marketplace, to the bus terminus, to the schools, campuses, to the hospitals. 5. The voice told me. I tried to lie down, then the voice was repeating itself. Before me cousin any year free as I am no more press be but now me call ICGC. My konya and new ICGC be a hold me to me call back to my ICGC. I'm free as sorry by now me tinongwa but because of say yeah lodi tiba marketing nti meet me free nongwa by to my kotam. Now me dine on so akaka be spy. Me ko buy na I spy akabe 5 months. Me nyama wo home nti my back to nongwa. That very day Sunday na me tea voice no me cry me bra say o ma me call no wache me nyama say me ko hwe say bibia yo okay me do no wa and I desire no free me say me call back to New York edu anajo ma frem me kita me phone say ene say me bra Mike hwe me kita me phone say Mike frem me ametime fa ni wife frem me ametime fa ma bi wo ye chen wo ye frem na we che na me ni number na mo ko fa ni number na mo frem e dey na wa ye na wa ma wo bra ne ni yire nyina o ma ye ha o ma fra o mu se duane aye ready so ba o ka na me say daddy me from akasa e na me ka take call no o mu sa fra me back sa man fa e say sorry how much na call lodi e ko fa cement wo factory bi akọ baby how much na me bra satisfy o fra me man fa ye bob 10-11 na my friend no he understand their confidence number. He say I'm no more interested in the job again. Statement every number I say oh Adam aye oboni bi me so nya me hwe adwuma no me nya bi me wa na wa ye nyama bebre a enye onu na ye the recipe me can say me di eja adwuma no ti say dem me kan onu sorry eja me a e dey sada na me njare me sika po me nchichi o ti say military man o so no we bo me kiosk mgbugbugun pe
adwuma no say den
say enko it that could be me kai say no pa o cancer na ni e ka chen say me nye wo bra no sa akata ma wo sorry kapo ko boni pun na onya ne no so chuchi ni se so be dware no ba wo be ye wo bia ready wo ko bo pe na say time ko e say mo ko o si o ka chen ni say ni papa kra sa no be because na juma no e say me hu time e say me sorry inti sa time me dware aye be ko e be 3 days there ko be a duster bi na ma pepper water na ma phone na ma paper me moto mo ye na ye ko no until that day na voice no buy me ba no wa then I lose interest in the job. Say me go bio and thanks be to God na me all time brother be so no say a prophet Dr. Edem Juvenat Mesa me who know for a long time na me sako share no wa na so ya sorry sir na site say dey catch na ICG say my emergency me ko ICG so obio te me sa home all time friend on so be so for na me ko bata ne ho enti enam on so and to the glory of God say my be officially acknowledge say me so for no Edem na bua me and then he enrolled me in Apostolic Ministerial International Network Bible School on another for bishop in the Bible School and or enroll me. And we even at that time I am about Uncle Ato only Tuesday evening prayer meeting. Uncle Ato has been like a father for a long time. So I wanna my ba in prayer meeting no. And them so only evening prayers Sundays me ba enyimre asoria ewo Uncle Ato Sunday so enyimre na ya so me call Sunday asori bio. Then one day Uncle Ato started morning Sunday morning service na them so TRC say uncle atoya me papa enti on me stopping me say me nye we me mba enti me ba uncle ato ho Sunday anopa na enyimbre edem na me rent so be spite say them me kan no them it me renew me rent na landlady san me say afi dem me be fikra na me yam ehihye me esem na ma wa na papa also for be so home or Facebook side na invite me ko home no see person tia sorry ma me wa ashama labor no oni ni boy back on the branch new branch person tinti I was confused me boy them me ba uncle ato so kakra enti me yan den he convinced me so much but ma so easy ma no promise me say me the me down rent ni rent control letter na mo serve me e ko kire no ti no se obe high down ma me say yes pam me free fear me hu ba bia me di me ti betu no se obe high down ma me dey say ehwa na me ko but say that can you nya me hihye me di rent we ko kire no no so say me ko pay down ma chia dan amenya bia 2 years advance on so say ni budget here 1 year so yes si je onya 1 year ji say e bia wo ho no person renew a e be 2 years wo ho no person renew there 1 year but wo bam foforo there ji say 2 years me kan papa we so say ni budget here ni ahon di be so no na our car kitu e bi kia money on so say o de be ma na mfa ye uba na me fa share nkala o na me tima ye me there but at the long run tama e bia nipa disappointed wo no na nyakopon so bie ekwan foforo enti aka last minute ayebe to minyama egu to the glory of God me I don't know where to put my head. The only thing I said to myself say me yire kapoti mi gua ye to minyama gu kra. I posted a statement today. The Lord told me at that time, he said your identity is different from your possession. You can lose your possession, but don't lose your identity. Your identity will make you have back your possessions. So when I heard this, I said, "Niebe CBINC, or probably 2 minyamanego. Many padia there. Ewo. Na lady be and me put na me connecting my prophet Edem. And I say, it only Edem I can want them say. Edem has a lot of responsibility. Me first say me bed in Ekotun so. Me boss wa osically fa onyama bra. Our 3-bedroom house. Ni yire ni ma wo South Africa. Our other boys were 1 bedroom yes spare. Sana Jona na me kukuru me nyama. Make ama me di me nyama bebre ache because obi a me kwa pechi wo obi ho me fridge me dey ache me microwave me dey ache me ekajuma no and I me kwa pechi wo them ho for some time and to the glory of God now my father my everything Apostle Alexander Brusgate Ankolato has made me not to be on my own, having my own room, and there's a lot to talk about, but I think at the point where people are disappointing you, God is always making room. Bible says what He make way where there seems to be no way. And
you are true example.
I am true example. Meaning the bebu my bem. Because me kai say time my wife ewu ya who said the ye a year no cry hun. 3 sisters today. Let me talk about them. Sister Isinam, Lady Pearl, Sister Marianne. They call me. They call me. They told me say.
Say you have been a support to his ministry in life. Ni bibia osi onyame enhira mo kese pa na yebre no aye ebre ene se umu evangelist o baby ade bia me wa se bia meka se umu obi se onyame ehira ne nyame aye obi kese a aya bisa ne se me bisa ne se ni secret ye ne. Bisani say trials no ebini ne ewe aha na also dey atoto dey hu say ene say the same thing na me come dia na che say nyame be hira me de bia me ka say hu samani eba continuous go I just say nyame be kese e dey amount as a child of God enti ene a point number 4 ene say the Christonia wabamunye de emu de biarada keep on pushing keep on having faith trust hope na pim kwanim na onyame ebeye nyame ewo wabrabo mu na osoro enso beye de osoro ebeye de ebeshiraye na osoro eshiraye na osoro eshiraye eya dance die eye ni munyamhye ema afoforo bebre enti seneti bia banye hia me kese pa ewo ene enso ye point of view ene evangelist aka che say menye kristonia ubeye obi efra sorry dem menye kristonia ubema obi atena kristo asori na odi pain bitterness ebe hye mu eba ne sa asori no oban onye nhira nyame fie de enema mienu ne fa ho eye nhira ene no me eba ne sa onye nhira eba ne sa onye blessing eba ne sa ni ebe bia adie bia chese ema nipa brabo koso no ontumi nya ta impact no na ne ehu kese pa ne say spiritual father spiritual mother obenya bitterness ewo mu edietia no it's time obi asemu a ono na adwemu na ho no no ama na ho kwan say ono de ama na ho kwan say enemy ni nyuso no enyi ni panfra sorry dem enemy ni nyuso no emfa hatred ni bitterness enhye enkrofo mu no ene sa wotisa na wojai ene wotisa osoro de owo ho say otie ende bia osoro wo ho ema ensesaye so why you want say open sesaye dia ensesaye ebeba na ewiye no bebi anan bia no bebi abetene bia obeka say we share program wo PCTV eno necessary ma brabo eno na ma me change me character me dating am fie eno wo so bi e wo so ati asore dem a ene jai o se ade bia ni mo amodin ebisa ono nyame a ode bedum ye enti no mesere se ade kode no de wunim sire nyame amodin na tumi epie firi mu na bema impact kese ayo osoro impact emra nipa brabo mu na eba ne sa osoro so ayede akayo yada si bebre se ene oje bre sa fe no join ye na bia me di program ya ba wi ya obetumi akọ playback na wahwe nyina very interesting very educative yesua ne ma bebre ede ewo mu intino me pese yebesue nyina afezu so no me last one camera eyefi say uwa adwumam de be inspirational ahade ye based on one place men ka say evangelist ye so funtino esi wa sorry no ewo ba bia ewo fie esi wa sorry mo esi wa adwumam etumi sikra wo nuafo mo say uye adwuma o ba bi o asori mo otifie mo na obi ya ade na ompa upepeni mu bi upo obi anya misru ewo ni mu onim se nipa ya me koka asem ya kire ni obetumi handle case no eye enye obi a o koka akire no ede be tenase on the sa note wasakra soja egum debi uhwe na no obi ya ade obi no ye bibi na ompa upeni o wa asafo ne mo upeni o wa adwuma ne mo efiera wo fi ho panimo otifie wa ho se nyamsuro woni mo eba na atentrene a obema atentrene onye bias wacheche mwache no na edi asundwe ayede aba make sure say everywhere you go everywhere you will be through you asundwe ebeba ho asundwe emra baby awo ma entiase emra baby awo onyame enhiraye bebre ena madam responders say bebre say mo so ma say na me inspirational eba ye ene say o baby a wo hwe ye free bia edwuma ko bi na so ma say Emma me inspirational ebaye. Nyedi kai medom ase eye bembeni travel and consult say eye passport visa akwanto mo hihye yedie bia make am for bembeni travel and consult e dia mo hwehwe mo osuferi komo ne from fa 0244 362445 0244 362445 ofra omodo odobejo so ade bia pese ho efa wakwanto mo e hihye yedie bia no me pese obefro mo na ono mo akana woni beji bebre se oni bembeni travel and consult inya encounter omama akwanto aye smooth and easy at the amount make come for hemco enterprise at the amount hemco na emaye ensio emaye kra ajuju ye ho if you say water is life na hemco nye so nkwa na omoton omo drinks all assorted drinks hemco will be say uye ye gathering bia uhia nso any drinks here make come for hemco enterprise at the amount omo location bako branch bako tema dowinya and main branch no tema committee 2 there dey odu tema committee 2 police station obisa ohima depo no bebie wa akwala kra obechiro ode obeba enti me pese o obe locate om na ade bia ohia for program no obisa omo be deliver e di amount wo kom dowinya ohia so beba committee 2 wo committee 2 ohia so obekọ dowinya nya ohia eni say obe from afa 0244 324883 0244324883 ofra omodi odo ebejo so make am for abam partners ediama abam partners ejuma kwa omako ho abom se abusua baako ewo Kristo mo na omo support apostle message benis ajima prempe emma enkwaje asem etumi nko ekrokro bia so se opese obejone abam abusua ku ma salvation message edru wi ase afa na nyina free F 0243 804676 0243 804676 o Friday odro ebejo so lightest multimedia adawoma ena de bia mo hu ye ewo ye station ha de bia mo hu ye each day bia omo adawoma ena sa ejumadi nyina eba so say live streaming say studio setup event management, social media management, TV production, documentary, video, live streaming, photo shoot, BBA omoye mwade, digital large format, printing omoye mwade pa, make a full latest multimedia, edi amount say contact omo number ma winyuma enya debi apeso we ma obia ebe simple. For latest multimedia, it was 0548179863 and I say 0577179863. Ofra omodi odo ebejo so. Prissy logistics ama ene clearing aye easy edi ama say eba general clearing of goods and services na omoye hwade pa. Import export transit door to door service omoye hwade. Shisha Prissy Logistics ewo tema Committee 5 room 3 behind the Hunch Catering Service ne from 0246 658161 and I say 0244 777 ofra omode odo ebejo so make up for Kenley Company Limited edi ama Kenley Adaroma ena de bia mo say agigi Adam ye nkonya mu fefefe Kenley onapo shisha Kenley ewo tema Committee 1 opposite the tema Committee 1 Sports Stadium ne free Kenley ewo 0244 219633 and I say 0545 147679 ofra omododo ebejo so say kitchen set, living room set, drawers, bia omoye hwade enti from omododo ebejo so make am food decovers enterprise edi amount Say ebano say all kinds of decoration needs make for Decovers Enterprise at the amount. Decovers Enterprise locate on Tema Committee 2 opposite the Tema Committee 2 post office Nefrom 0244 260080 and I say 0243 602021 Ofra Omodi Odo Ebejoso. Say Oye christening, say Oye wedding. Say we occasion be say we bibia we are na say efiem pa utimo o pesa osisa decoration e wo make up for the covers e dey amount from no omoji odo ebejo so from automation limited ama ene abrochire abagana from automation limited edwuma ko a say eba no roofing and block making machines, construction and batching plants, installation, service and all modification machines. Frop Automation Limited ARDPA. Shishomo ewo amasaman agent kotuku ne from 0504939395 0504939395 ofra omodi odo bejoso na machine bia ope e dey set up business ewo ye bibi mem hade make up for Frop Automation Limited and the amount. Reps Household Limited ama in gadget aye for amaye Christmas ebe almost so omatete omoniema ne so pa mesre se obefre Reps Household Limited na ade bia wo pe se eye home theater electrical iron ahoho beba opese bibia ye ne fast rice cooker microwaves say eye washing machine fridge make am for Reps Household Limited at the amount from 0243817534 and I say 0546090403 make am for e-fashion and boutique at the amount. Expert in Kate and unisex African wear. You're from Home of Africa. She e-fashion and boutique and whatever come to one. Just a few second walk from the Tema Committee 1 police station to their shop. From 0244 084240 and that's 0245 791365. O from Ododo Ebejoso. Say uye MC. Say uye guest. Say ukoye chairman will be programmer say. Say uye christening. Say uye engagement. Say uye wedding. Program be a woje na upesa ye the African print ejujwa styles make am for e-fashion and boutique ediama from na omodi odo ebejoso na ade bia pesa omo ye ma bia omo ye ediama make am for jumedi ayeye ewo PCTV ha ediama Monday coping Friday fire here fire there fire all over my prayer my power 11 a.m. sharp na ya shase me pese ubaba be join uba so ayenche it's God he can do all things bra na ye mompai na osoro enje ade de enfamaye say about 11 o'clock a.m. sharp na ya fambewa enumere 8 o'clock p.m. sharp e de bebro it message so subscribe PCTV Promise City TV na program bia obenya notification na we follow Wednesday bia exaltation drive time with Rabbi 7 o'clock p.m. Brania for sorry and phone call amini. Thursday bia Sunday na me wo shem inspirational hour with Pastor Jessica 3 o'clock p.m. sharp na ya shasi. Sunday bia health talk with Lisa 4 o'clock p.m. sharp na ya shasi. Bra ebe hwehwe wapom ho ansem na osoro enso so mfa ne hira enka ho na ye mfa mpaye osode enkrache enka ho na osoro mbi emfa maye say utie ye bebia utie de bia utie ya brebia uni asore kwa meka for Promise Land Faith Ministries International ediama ye want 3 branches bako Tema Committee 1 Faith Temple behind the Goy filling station ehwa ena bako ne wo etoso 2 Atadeka 40 room Coco Junction every Sunday bia about 6 o'clock p.m. sharp ye wo Atadeka 40 rooms Coco Junction and you may be at 6 p.m. sharp bia ye wo ne pesa wo bachi bere na maba ena the third one your main branch ɛwɔ New Dorim, the land of possibilities. Ɛwɔ Shy Hills, after Shy Hills, the next town. Every last 3 days of the month, you call a train yam. Friday, Dominion all night. Saturday, we are 12 prayer and deliverance. Sunday, victory service. We are the same car ever found Friday, edu call free. The same car ever found through Sunday free of charge. On pay way now pay the way. I may pass over sharing now what to me about any of the service. Wednesday be a faith GDM rain. They started 9 o'clock AM sharp na ya shase ewo tema come to one faith temple. Me pesa obaje bre no aba. Christo ni de wakode eye akonche ene Bible. Monday be ye Bible studies online 7 p.m. sharp asofo kuku dam share ha. Na ya person Bible mo. Na ade be pese ye hu. Ade be ye nya eni de o Bible mo. Anamo so ama ye hu. Friday be a manifestation half night na me aduma otena e ba so live. Bra, nyina yenkohia our Royal Highness Apostle Mrs. Benes Adima Prepare. Na onyame nam ne so lead into the throne room of grace 7 p.m. sharp. Me pese obehye nyina so. Sunday victory service 8 o'clock a.m. sharp. Ewo Tamakom to one faith temple behind the Goy filling station. Me pese obehye nyina enso na yehu dwumadini nyina na ye follow. Say programming o follow o pese o sponsor o pese admit them our frefa 0243804676 0243804676 ofra ye de odo ebejo so aha enene ye de dwumadi aba awiye ene evangelist Philip Doji APEKU eni na awiye ye season ni na ene say one shot me pese o subscribe call your page PCTV na we follow how na brabo just say we have learned a lot from Evangelist Philip me pese ubeko playback na wosua ade ewo na answer na yebeko mema Evangelist second na odia share your viewers and cry na yetumi enya gidi ewo Kristo.
Woman of God, thank you once again for the privilege and opportunity. Viewers out there, I'm summing up. What I want to say now is Proverbs 24:16 says what? The righteous falls 7 times, but he rises again. So shed ye, ewa brabom, it mean 2 any day, any time. But se wo jidie na ewo nyame mu esua ana okira mu a obofoma kra obesa sorry. Then the final thing is, I remember something that somebody shared with me. Say the pain never leaves, but we leave the pain. The pain never leaves, but we leave the pain. Say man jai me ya mu ana pain na me kumu. I can me say by this time in do baby a madu ene. So whatever happened to us in life, we must learn to move on. Debi I can't say hey na nipa anye o na nipa ye bad. Debi when shano sa kan nye. Sometimes situations be a ebe ba ya brabo mo if say be a nipa bi na edi enya na nipa bi na edi e bone no. E bi ana yakobon kapo na ahihye no sa se de be ya obetintim obetimi akọ enim wo abrabo mu. Nse nipa e bo wo forma me kan say nipa enye. Nipa na be ma oso. Enti yankoso na yehwe nyakopon a ohata soro na yefa yagidie nhye ne mu. Na tu ne edi se de a so wo nyame a wo ade nyina edamase.
Edamase onyame nshira obebre. See you same time next week. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bless you too.
If you don't want to remain there, turn to your neighbor there. If you don't want to remain there, change your words. If you can change your words, you can change your world. Come on, celebrate Jesus for me. Are you hearing me, somebody? Internet. Me pesa me sorry. Me Mensesa me kasa. Mempesa te bia na mo meguso a wo musoso eno so menye de be. Mensesa me kasa. Ye fie de enware o. That is your and no na abuto. Age we fie de enware o. Hey, minus me. Two are better than one. It is written. Obema be fi nejare ne nanchen. Abeka ne yene ho ye honam baako. This is the promises of God. And eba, it will keep you moving. That words cannot stop you. Why? I want to change my world. So my words must change. I can't have this. Who told you can't have it? It's your mindset. It's your word. If you want to move on. So you're ready. I'm not paying them best way say. Ask God to fill your mouth with words that brings life and hope. Sre, me say sre. Sre rade se. Won fan semwa. E die ni da so. Eni arehiem. Ebe nipa e wa brabom. On fa san sem ne dey. So with me share situation, with me situation with there. There is no hope. With me share. Benam say onyame asem timi mu nte no, my words can bring hope out from where? The hopeless. Everybody, I want you to ask God to fill your mouth with the words that brings life and hope in the season of difficult time. Say it drew me now person sorry. And my one some any doubt. And my one journey any doubt. Me doubty bibia. Negativity is a spirit that can fight against you. It's good you won't put be negative words in kwa. There is no way you can pursue your dreams. There is no way you can move forward. Ne words ne de enema bankwa ne ba wabrabom. And any negativity, any friend, now words negative, you can't go there. Oh yeah, why? They now be to me aye. Hey, I am talking about the grace, and what tell me about education. A lot of people, they are holding their certificate, nothing. If you know the God that you serve, from today, negative words will not be the words that you speak, but positive words will give you energy to rise up and pursue. I know who I am in Christ. I don't need you to tell me who am I. I know who am I in Christ. Me trust about me ya chere me. Minim ni ameye. Abo me say. It's God created me for a purpose. He created me for an assignment. I have a mandate in this world. These are my words. So any negative spirit can never crush my spirit, can never bring me down, can never suck me from his presence. But because I have built my spirit with positive words and keep me moving. It won't be everything I crush it, but the person is strong. The person is keep going. I pray for the strength of God for you. I say, I pray for the strength of God for you. Come on, I pray for the strength of God for you. Amen. Don't let your words be doubt, negativity, hopelessness, fear. Run away from such spirit. Why? God is coming for your words. So your words must be what? Positive. Because God is coming for your words. So let your words be positive. Have a positive mindset. Come on, shout, I hear you.